Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Alexis Lopez, TCG, back again with my friend Isaac.
Hey guys, what's up?
We're continuing to do our sealed challenge. This time we're doing Mystery Booster 2 packs. We're going to do a sealed challenge with that. So obviously I'll show you how the packs come in. It's a lot of fun. It has white border cards. It also has a lot of things in there. What up? How you doing? It also has the Future Sight cards in there, which are really, really nice, which I really appreciate. We might have a chance of getting a foil card. If we do, that'll be pretty cool. We'll show that off on the camera so you guys can see it. As you guys saw there, we always appreciate Collector Legion for letting us come in and record. We're showing it off. And of course, the store is packed. You can probably hear some of the noise in the background, but that's what we like. We like the ambience of everything. Now, Isaac, the people don't know, but this is technically our third game.
Yeah, technically.
So the second one, audio issues. I won't get into it. I'm trying to save it. We might see it. We might not. But technically, Isaac is up 2-0. It's expected, okay? I don't want to hear from anybody in the comments. I don't want you to type in the comments yourself either. I'm undefeated, blah, 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 blah. All right? Let's just let bygones be bygones.
We were talking earlier today, and I was telling him how much preparation I do for these, which is really just like read the pre-release guide ahead of time. And you apparently don't do any, so...
I don't want the pre-release guide. I don't know what that means. So, no, I did not, not throw the other one in the can because I lost. I'm just going to put that out there. All right? Legit
if this video never comes out, you guys know what happened.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to put this just like a short, hey, I lost, bye. But yeah, as always, Isaac, go ahead and introduce yourself, let people know who you are.
Yeah, so I'm Isaac. I've been playing Magic for 10 or so years. Play mostly Modern and Pauper, and always happy to do some Sealed on the side.
Cool. So as always, Isaac comes in, helps us out. Plus, we get to play some Magic. So really, really good. We're going to jump into some actual Mystery Booster 2 Sealed. See what we get, see what kind of decks we can make, and
anything specific you're hoping to open in this?
Honestly, for the sake of it, I'm hoping I get one of those Acorn cards.
Yeah.
Just because they're valuable.
Right here.
Yeah, they're valuable. Two, it's wild to see what you can play in there. Oh, the big thing is they have playtest cards in here as well. So playtest cards, obviously, let's try to use them.
Yep.
If we can, just because they make stuff like wild and wacky, and they're made for that purpose, right? Just
Absolutely.
for the fun of it. So. Playtest cards that are good, and then the Acorn card. It would be insane to get an Acorn card in here. So, because those are things that are freaking expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and start opening up some packs and see what we get. What pile is yours? We didn't even decide.
I'm gonna go with the one on my right.
All right. So he already probably took it to the weight, to the scale. Try to see which one was more weight to get the foil.
Yep. This is the side that has the critter hoof in it.
Oh my God. Does this have critter hoof? Oh. Second video didn't come out. I got Crater Hoof. Just gonna put that out there. Small spoiler.
Hopefully you can find a way to show that off on the channel.
Maybe just put it in there. Like, you know what? Just put it in here, right? Edit it in here. See what's going on. Cool. So good luck. Let's see what we can get. All right. So for you guys watching on the camera and the audience, we're gonna show you what you can get in these packs. I'll show you the order they come out in, so you guys can see. And then from there, we'll go ahead and start building it out. And then I'll show you guys once we build our decks what we have. So one of the things about Mystery Booster packs is the list cards. They're gonna come 2 of every color, except for the end. It's multicolored artifacts, and then it goes into Future Sight cards, white border cards, and then playtest cards. You'll see that. So, for example, here we have Silver Knight, which is our first white card. We have Moment of Triumph. So as you can see, 2 of white list cards. We have Weathered Fairies. We have Boomerang. We have Elspeth's Nightmare, Bone Shards, Flaring Pain, which is actually a really nice card.
Oh, nice. You can be Jesse at Turbo Fog.
Yeah. Shout out to Jesse, by the way. He was in the other video. I'll try to get you in there, brother. You know what? I'll try to put him in here when he comes out. Again, no audio on his end, but, you'll see it. And then we have Finhorn Elves. So, hey, I got Elves.
Dude, you're getting all the Pauper cards.
Right. Crashing Boars. Not Pauper, but it's uncommon. Oh, we get the Shuko.
You can do the audio combo?
Yeah, so this is an artifact, so this is a colorless card. And as I mentioned before, we do get a multicolored card, and beautiful, beautiful multicolor because it's Rakdos, of course. So we get Prosper Tome Bound, Mythic, from, what is this? This looks like, it's the other D&D one. It's not Baldur's Gate. It's, I forget the other one. I'll look it up and put it there.
Adventures of the Forgotten Realms or something. Right?
Adventures of the Forgotten Realms,
Okay.
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
You forgot the Forgotten Realms?
Dude, I haven't played that one. Like, I haven't actually opened that. I've actually only opened Baldur's Gate stuff.
Okay.
So, but I recognize the symbol.
Yeah.
So this is a Rakdos card. So, hey, I'm just going to throw it down there. Now we get to the actual white border cards as you can hear. So we get Karuga, the Macro Sage. It's a dinosaur hippo. Beautiful rare card. Companion, which is really funny. We get Snuff Out. I really like that card. So as you can see, this is the border here. This is Future Sight. Not foil. If it's foil, that'd be really good. And then we get, of course, the playtest cards. So we get Maestro's Totally Safe Hideout. And you can actually add the different colors here. So it's really good. And it has Land Casualty too. As this land enters, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. If you do, create a token that's a copy of this land. Maestro's Totally Safe Hideout enters the battlefield tapped, and you can, as you can see, you can add all these 3 different colors on there.
Nice.
So it's actually a really nice card. It's actually really good for mana fixing. So that's actually going to go on the deck. Anything good that you got on your end?
I pulled a Mythic here. We got Prosh, Skyraider of Crow. I know this was very popular in Commander a while ago. I don't know if it's still kept up with all the crazy stuff they've been printing.
Yeah.
But otherwise, nothing super exciting. Got some Ball Lightning, so I'm happy with that.
Very good. Mage. Cool. All right, so we're going to be building out the rest of the cards. If anything exciting pops off, I'll show it off on there as well. But for now, let's go ahead and I'll save some battery on this camera while we do the rest. All right, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It took a while to build out these decks.
These
I'm not gonna lie.
Difficult cards to brew with. There's all sorts of stuff in these packs to parse through.
Yeah, so it was like really difficult to actually like get through it because there's just so much stuff in these, and like we have to read a lot of it. So we are gonna try our best to obviously read it out loud to you guys as we play it, but I'll try to put everything I can like last time on the screen so you guys can see that and read that as we play through. But yeah. So hopefully it works out.
We'll see what happens.
It honestly felt like I built a pile of whatever.
It's a pile of cards from 25 or 30 or however many years of Magic's history.
It's really good, really good. Did you want to do even or odd, high roll?
I'm going to call even.
All right, even. It is. That one's not the one I'm rolling, just so you know. I'm rolling it in the screen. Ooh,
it's odd.
Okay. I'll go in the play. Poorly. All right, so it's again best of 3. So whoever wins 2 first takes it all, aka wins again, or finally a new winner. We'll see.
I think you've got pretty decent odds this time.
We'll see. Let's see.
Yep, that's about what I was expecting to happen here.
Look, I could do this, but I don't want to. Just so you can see, it's two red that can play that. All blue, and then this one, if I get another land, I could play blue.
You could eventually get there. I just straight up have no lands.
Oh, wow, okay.
So.
You're playing a risky game there, sir.
I am very light on lands in this deck.
Okay. It's the first time I've gone heavier on lands. And that's because of the mana fixing, so it works out. Hopefully.
We'll find out.
All right, for the sake of it, I hope it's all recording. If not, I'll put them out. I don't care how loud they are anymore. if it's messed up audio, then I'll just do it and be like, you guys can just
good luck.
Put up with it.
Here's some auto-generated YouTube subtitles.
Yeah, we're gonna have the ADR everything.
Yeah. All right, let's try again here.
All right. I think I shouldn't, but I think I'm going to keep.
I'm going to keep because I think that on average my hands are worse than this.
Okay.
So
that's wow. All right. So I'll be on the play.
We're going to ship this guy to the bottom.
And I do have to put one as well. So it's interesting, but this is the one that's going to go for me.
All right, let's see how this goes.
All right, so I'm going to play a mountain. Tap.
Oh, he's got to turn 1 play. We're doomed.
Rapid battery.
Doomed. It's got haste.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has haste because it also has reconfigure. Reconfigure for red. You can attach it to another creature you control, or attach it, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna go to combat. Hit for 1.
Ouch. 19.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Let's see what we've got going on over here. Island pass.
Whew. All right. Tap. Draw. Really big control, huh? Let's see, you're gonna play a swamp. All right, we're gonna go to combat.
Yep.
And for 1.
18.
Go ahead.
Oh, no follow-up, all right.
No follow-up,
got a little bit of breathing room then. Let's see here. just going to go ahead and pass here.
Okay. Tap, draw. Player, swamp. Gotta go to combat.
Yep.
For 1.
17.
2 in a black. 4. Undercity Informer. So
really?
It's 2, 3. So I can pay 1, sacrifice a creature. Target player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those cards into his or her graveyard. And go ahead. Hope you don't have flashback.
I do actually. But...
Damn it. My plan has been foiled already.
All right, let's see here. Let's get something rolling. I will play a swamp. Then I'm going to exile Elvish Spirit Guide from my hand to add green mana.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Cast a Murmuring Mystic.
Ooh, what does that do?
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I can create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying.
Damn, nice. And it protects.
Next. And it blocks, yes. Very important here. Next, I will cast this land grant by revealing a hand
Okay.
that has no lands. And
Yeah.
now I can search for a forest card and put it into my hand and shuffle my library.
Nice.
So we have an Argothian Opportunist, a One with Nature, and an Oubliette. We will read what these do when they actually get played.
Yeah,
The
terrifying.
important thing is no lands. And I've cast a sorcery spell, which means I get to go and make a blue bird, which I believe I have. Thought I had one.
That's the other thing too. Like these don't come with tokens, so like
Okay,
we're gonna have to play whatever we
here's
can.
a bird.
That's fine.
It's white instead of blue, and it's not an illusion, but that is close enough.
Definitely close
All
enough.
right, so I'm going to go and search for my forest,
Yep.
and you can go ahead.
End step, I'm gonna snuff out your murmuring
Oh,
mystic.
you would.
I'm gonna pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Because I have a swamp.
Yep.
So I don't play for free.
That's unfortunate.
And then while you search, I'm gonna untap and draw. Okay. How do we want to do this? So we're gonna pay 2. Nope. We're gonna pay 2 for Thornbite Staff. I can equip it. So equip creature has 2 and tap. This creature deals 1 damage to any target, and whenever a creature dies, untap this creature.
Nice.
And whenever a shaman creature enters the battlefield, you may attach Thornbite Staff to it.
All right.
All right. So for now, I can't equip it, but it's gonna be on the field. I'm gonna pay the 1 to reconfigure
Yep.
to make this a 3/4.
Yep.
We're gonna go to combat.
Sure. I'll take 3. I'm at 14.
All right, and go ahead.
Let's see here. Untap. Keep draw. Okay. I'm going to, first of all, play my land for turn.
Okay. Damn, you finally got green.
I did, well, I went and searched for it.
Yeah, it's true.
I got a land grant, and I'll pay 3. I'm going to cast this Oubliette.
Ooh, okay.
When it enters the battlefield, target creature phases out until this leaves the battlefield. Tap that creature as it phases out this way. So auras and equipment phase out with it. While permanents are phased out, they're treated as though they don't exist.
So this is good. This will be going there, right?
That
Because
is
it's
also
equipped?
phased out. So
Damn.
this no longer exists.
Jesus. That's really good.
And now, because you don't have a creature to equip that to, I'm going to make the most of this and pay 1 for One with Nature. When enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a basic land card and put that into the play tapped, then shuffle your library.
Now I understand why you don't play a lot of lands. That was
Yep.
really good.
So I'll go to combat. I will attack you for 1.
Okay.
Take 1, go to 15, and then I'm going to go and search for an island, and it will be your go.
The thing is, I knew you had that in your hand, but I had no idea what it did. So I would have not maybe not attached that on there. So we're gonna draw. Okay, this is where I was afraid of as well. And go ahead.
Ooh, no plays. The bird's going to get there.
Yeah, legit. The bird's gonna
Cuts
help you get all the
available if
land
you'd
you
like.
need.
Untap. Keep draw.
This is tough, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very tough.
We will play our land for turn. Go to combat. Hit you with the bird.
Okay.
Trigger. Go and find a swamp, I suppose. Then we are going to play our last card that was revealed earlier. the Argothian Opportunist.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. And when it enters the battlefield, I create a tapped Power Stone token.
Okay. Will you have a Power Stone token? If not,
I definitely do not have a Power Stone
The good thing
token.
about this card is reading the card does explain what it does because it does tell you what its Power Stone does, so that's really good. So, while he looks for that, well, you'll see me cut to that point where he either finds it or he doesn't.
Or find something that's close enough to stand in for it.
Yeah.
Try and find something that's...
I forgot to even bring my freaking, like, token pile that I had bought.
Yeah, this is technically a clue token, but it looks kind of generic, so... That's our Power Stone.
Okay.
And it is all you.
All right. No, they can't even touch that. Draw. Wow. Go ahead.
I couldn't tell if that was a good wow or a bad wow.
No, that was a bad one.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. Ooh, that's nice.
Can you move this anywhere?
No, once it's enchanted, it stays. Yeah,
So
it's not an equipment. Equipments you can
maybe
move.
I should do something then. Is it okay if I?
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna enchant it.
What does that do?
So it's this is Vow of Malice. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has Intimidate, and it can't attack you or planeswalker you control.
Ah, okay.
I think it's a little too late, but I just don't want you searching for more lands.
Sure. I feel like I've gotten, what, 2 or 3 off of it?
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
But at this point, even getting more lands means you're also like going through your library and thinning it out.
Yeah.
I can't have that.
All right, we will play a land for turn. Go 1, 2.
Anyway, that was out of turn. Sorry, folks, but I thought that he could
3.
move that out of the way.
Cast a Tomb Raider 1/1 Flying Fairy. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, not what I'm looking for. Go to combat. Hit you for 3.
All right. 3.
Back to you.
All right. Please. Thank God. Thank God
Ooh.
Almighty. We got to land. We're going to play 3.
That's 4.
Sorry, 4 for Yawgmoth's Day Planner.
Oh, yeah.
I can tap it, pay 2 life to add 2 black, but it also gives me, you may cast spells from your graveyard. Only mana produced by abilities that cause you to lose life may be spent to cast spells this way. Now, I have a Snuff Out.
You do have a Snuff Out.
It doesn't need any actual mana to play because of the fact that I have a Swamp.
Yep.
Does that mean I can infinitely use this from my graveyard until I die?
Well, except for the fact that if a card would go to your graveyard,
exactly. Okay, cool.
Otherwise, yes.
I didn't read the whole card, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, you can cast Snuff Out, and you can cast it for the alternate cost because it has no qualifications about needing to be from hand in order to use the ability.
Good. So that's why I wanted to play this first. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and pass.
All right.
I just want to see what else you want to play out.
Untap with our vast quantities of mana. Upkeep, draw.
I don't like that sound.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Jesus.
I will attack for 4.
Okay. Well, before damage,
Sure.
I'm gonna
Snuff out the 1/1.
I actually thought about it because it's flying. Legit, that's the only reason. But I don't know if I want to play fucking 4 life for that.
You're getting low on life.
Yeah?
You also don't know what card I've drawn. It could be a big, juicy creature.
No. I'm going to say you're bluffing. So the question is, what do I destroy? Okay. We're going to go ahead and snuff out the this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take the 1.
Yep.
So 5.
Yep. So you cast that from your graveyard using the Day Planner, and now it goes to exile. All right, go to my second main.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Oh, he was not bluffing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play a big fat creature.
Jesus, and it's hexproof, so
And it has hexproof, so it wouldn't matter.
All right,
which was the joke I was trying to set up.
Okay.
This is a 5/7 hexproof shark. When it attacks, I scry 1.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw. How horrendous for me. Okay. So, 2 red and a black for Prosper Tomebound.
Oh, Death Toucher.
It has Death Touch. And at the beginning of your end step, exile a top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Whenever you play a card from exile, you create a treasure token.
Nice.
So we're gonna go to end step.
Yep.
We're gonna exile Elspeth's Nightmare, which is good. And for now, we can't play it. Well, I could.
Technically, you can.
Yeah. The question is, do we want to risk it? Because you might have to destroy it. But you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to pay 2 life.
Yep.
2 black.
Yep.
Red. To cast it. And then I'll make a treasure token.
You actually can't cast it now because you're not in a main phase.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. I thought it was...
It took me a second to remember.
Yeah, it's an enchantment. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Good call. Go ahead.
Okay.
So I'll go back.
Untap. Keep. Draw. That has Death Touch, which is really annoying.
Yes. Really good for me.
So I'm just going to attack for 1 in the air.
Okay.
And I will pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I can still play this, which is really good.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. This time I don't have to pay life.
Yeah, it saves you
Thankfully.
life too, which is important.
But the question is, do I want to do that? Yeah, let's just do the regular. Now, we're low on life already. So we're going to cast it.
Yep.
Casting it from exile triggers this, which I do make a treasure token. Well, we'll look for that. The first one is destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 2 or less. Thank God, because it gets rid of the flyer.
It does, in fact, get rid of the flyer.
Which is really, really good.
Here is your fancy treasure.
Oh, thank you. That actually ends up working out really well.
Terminator goes to graveyard.
The question is... Okay, so for now, that'll end my turn.
Okay, what does the Saga do?
Okay, so good question. So the first one is destroy target and opponent controls power 2 or less. Second one is target reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card.
is me.
Yep, and
then you
after that,
exile
exile
my
graveyard. Yeah.
All right, understood. So to my turn, untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh.
Yeah, so the name of this card is Elspeth's Nightmare, by the way.
Well, 1 big creature is nice, but you know what's better than 1 big creature?
2
big creatures. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god, I didn't even trigger.
For a Venom Spout Brachus. This is a 5/5 beast. I can pay 1 and a green and tap it to deal 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature with flying. Then I'll send it back to you.
Cool. So just so you all know, I did miss a trigger on here, but that's on me. But we keep going. Because I was supposed to do the whole exile thing. But I totally forgot. So draw. We go to 2. So you get to see...
2 cards that cannot be discarded. A land and a creature.
Wow, good call. All right. We're going to play land for turn. We're going to tap 4 in a red
Blue man over there.
for Frenzied Saddlebrute. So it has haste, and all creatures can attack your opponent and planeswalkers. Your opponent controls as those creatures have haste. So it gives everything haste, sort of. It doesn't give it
All
haste to
creatures
tap.
can attack opponents and planeswalkers. Okay.
It gives it haste to attack, but not haste to tap. So it still has summoning
Yeah.
sickness to like tap and stuff like that.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
That is a weird
Interaction.
set of text on that.
Yeah. I read it. I had to read it like a couple times. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what? But it just means that so what that means, it can attack, but like creatures that come in, for example, like this one,
Yep.
that you had to tap, it wouldn't have haste for that. So it doesn't give it haste to get past that, but it can attack as though it had haste. So it's a really convoluted way of saying you're cool. You can attack, but that's it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. Anything happen on your end still?
Yeah, exile here. We're gonna play the land. I played a land already, so I'll wait for the next
You
turn.
also can't play lands on your end.
And I can play lands my step. Go ahead. It can only be instants.
Untap.
The fact that it's in the, like the whole phase of exiling like makes me
Yeah,
think
it is
I
kind of
could.
a slightly weird timing. All right. That's interesting. Well, tap 1. We'll go ahead and cast this Moth Dust Changeling and continue the board stall by passing the turn.
End step, I'm gonna Electrickery.
R.I.P. Moth Dust Changeling.
And then we're gonna untap. I was like, please, another 1/1? Okay, we'll do
All
it.
right. Well, you knew the 1/1 was there from the Duress mode.
We're gonna cast a land from exile, make another treasure token.
That is not cast, but it is played, so it will still make your treasure.
Oh, sorry, when I play the card.
Yep.
Thank you. So I go to 2 treasure tokens. This goes to 3, so exile your target opponent's library.
Nothing too spicy in here.
This goes here. What does this one do? Okay. Nothing that I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna play. This is interesting. I don't know if I want to do this, but I kind of want to. But I'm really low on health. But you know what? We're gonna risk it. Yeah. How many have? Okay, yeah, I'll do this way.
What's going on over
I'm trying to figure out what to keep. Because I gotta keep something. So
You're going to be empty-handed after you cast it, so...
2 in the black.
Okay.
For the adventure side.
Oh, draw a card.
So I draw a card, lose a life.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pay a swamp to cast.
Yep.
So it's a 1/1 with Death Touch.
Yep. So you actually still have a treasure because you played a card from exile. Those adventures are from exile.
That's really funny. That's actually cool. I did not.
Pretty good synergy there, actually.
Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, thank you for that.
Just get a free 1/1. You have 2 things with Death Touch now. I can't attack.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Hopefully you can't.
I need trample. Is what I need.
So I'm trying to see how I do this. Okay. So then I'll use a treasure again to cast a Shambling Gas.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pay the 4 here to equip this to the Shambling Gas.
Okay.
So this one just has, I can pay 2 and tap it to do 1 damage to any target.
Sure.
And whenever a creature dies, untap this creature. Okay. So 2 Death Touch. And go ahead.
End step.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I keep forgetting. Swamp. So nothing else for now.
Okay. Let's see here. Untap.
I'm gonna put this here just so I remember it.
Draw. Well, that's not all that exciting, but we'll go ahead and play it out just in case. The Ornithopter of Paradise. 0/2 flying. I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Back to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna untap. This is still an exile. I'm gonna draw. Okay. I'm gonna play this.
Yep.
Which makes a treasure token based off the trigger.
Pretty hot.
And then because of Yawgmoth's Day Planner, and because you have a flyer, which I'm really afraid of, I'm gonna play 2 in the black to play Elspeth Slimer again from my graveyard, right?
Oh, that's any spell.
Yeah, you may cast spells from your graveyard. Oh wait, no.
It should have been exiled when it. Yeah.
No. After it flips, it doesn't go to the graveyard.
Right, but if a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead.
Oh, so all of these get exiled.
All
Okay,
that is exiled.
Damn, never mind then. That's rough. I can only do like I can only use mana that make me lose life anyway to cast it. So unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. So far it's 0/2. Damn it. Thank you for catching that, by the way.
Yeah.
Very good call. So anything that hits my graveyard goes to exile now.
Yep.
Okay. So then
So the strategy is you wait to
wanna play
cast
it
it until you got
afterwards.
a decent graveyard.
That's good to know. Okay. Well, we're kind of at a standstill. I could attack with this because it'll go through, or you could block it if you want with your flyer. She didn't do damage. So for now, I will pay these two to tap this to ping you for one.
Sure, 13. That's any target?
Any target, yeah. And whenever a creature dies, untap this creature. So I guess I should do it at end steps, but for now we already did it.
Sure.
Okay. So end step trigger.
Yep.
Exile Lotus Petal. And go ahead.
Okay, untap.
Sorry, it's taking a while to figure out everything that's going on.
No, there's all sorts of stuff going on. These are wordy cards. There's some weird templating on some of them. That's interesting. I'm just gonna keep on passing back.
Okay. Untap. Untap. Drop. This is exile. I'll go ahead and play it.
Yep.
Make another treasure token.
It's a double Lotus Petal. Woohoo! It's almost a Black Lotus.
Okay, so I didn't play a land for turn, so I'll play it now. And then I'll do blue, black, and a red to play Battlewing Mystic, and it has kicker. So flying, whenever Battlewing Mystic enters the battlefield, it was kick, discard your hand. I don't have anything in my hand, draw 2 cards.
Pretty good.
2. Okay. At least I block your flyer in case your flyer gets damaged now. And I mean, dude, we're at a freaking standstill. Go ahead.
This is a pretty good board stall. Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. If only.
Try my best to keep everything on the board.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pass back to you.
Cool. End step, tap 2, pay you for 1.
12.
At the ham trigger again. That's on me. Damn it. All right, it's fine. Drop. Okay. We're gonna play a land for turn. Just trying to order everything now, just so I can make sure I have it how I need it. Okay. 2 and 2 red for Chaos Channeler. Whenever it attacks,
What does this do?
so Chaos Channeler, whenever it attacks, you roll a d20.
Okay.
You 1 through 9, you exile a top card of your library. You may play it this turn. 10 to 19, exile the top 2 cards of the library. You may play them this turn. 20, exile the top 3 of your cards. You may play them this turn.
Okay. Nice.
Do I have a d20?
I
don't know, but I
have some
can-
somewhere.
Okay, we can figure it out because it does get technical haste for attacking.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the fun part. So I don't know if I want to try and do that or just stall a little bit more because my deck is thinning out. And if this is a stall game, it might not be good for me to play anything yet. We're going to go to combat.
Okay.
Hit the flyer. Oh
I'll pay
no.
2, tap this. I'll deal 5 damage to target creature.
Oh
attacking
god, I
creature
totally
with
forgot
flying.
about that, yeah. We're in the exiled.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna go to end step.
Yep.
That's on end trigger. So it's Blood Knight. First strike and protection from white.
Very nice.
And go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. You no longer have flyers.
No longer have flyers.
Okay. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with my flyer.
Okay.
You declare no blocks because you have no flyers.
Nope.
I will pay 2 to ninjutsu in the Panglacial Shinobi.
Okay.
Shuffle an unblocked attacker you control into its owner's library. Put this card onto the battlefield from... from your library. Oh, I completely misread this card. Never mind, I can't do that.
So
I have to be
library
searching,
ninjutsu.
Yeah, I have to be... I read the part where it shuffles in and attacking. I didn't realize that also is from library. So I have to be searching my library while attacking with creatures to use that.
Shuffle an unblocked attacker you control into its owner's library. Put this card into the battlefield from your library, tap, and attack you. No, so it's whenever you're attacking, you can get this from your library.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not.
I thought it was from hand. I didn't realize it was from library.
That's a crazy.
That
card.
explains the Panglacial bar. This is referencing Panglacial Realm.
Oh, okay.
Which is the thing you can play from your library if you're attacking. Okay, well.
It's again very wordy cards, folks. It's gonna happen a lot.
Okay, so we are not paying for that. You will take 0 damage.
Perfect.
Great.
I appreciate that.
Then I will just pass.
Okay, cool. So, and before on your end step, I'll pay the 2, ping you for 1.
Yep. 11.
Tap. Drop. Play land for turn. I'm gonna play the 2 to cast this.
Yep.
Make a treasure token. Okay. Well, I got nothing else to do, so it's gonna combat with this. All right. Hopefully you have a D20.
I have a D20. It is a spin down.
That's completely fine.
Pick your favorite color.
Oh, nice. Well, this will be clearer on the screen. And you know what? I forgot to bring the big dice.
I assumed you were gonna have them.
Well, let me do. Well, it's a 9.
A 6.
6 or 9.
That's a 6. The dot is at the bottom.
Cool. So it's a 6. So I can exile the top card of my
Just
library, and I can play it this turn. Flying and protection from red. So obviously I can't cast it yet.
Yep. So I'm being attacked by a 4/3.
Yes.
I will block with my 5/7.
Okay. In response to that, I'm gonna tap 2 to hit you for 1.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And then this will die.
Yep.
Go to exile. This untaps. And then, so that's damage. We're second main. I'm gonna play 2 and a blue to cast this.
Yep.
And from exile, so make a treasure token.
Pretty good.
And it has protection from red. And go ahead.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to cast Flash of Insight. X is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus.
So I'm going to look at the top 8 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand and the rest on the bottom, presumably in any order?
Yeah, it didn't say random.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I get to look at a lot of things. It might be this. It might also be this. Or this. But I think it's going to be...
I keep forgetting my own instant exile triggers.
Take this one.
It's fine. We're learning, chat. We're learning.
And then,
Well, we're learning, folks. I don't know about chat, but we're learning.
chat.
It's not live.
It is not live. All right, we'll stack them like that. It doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to get through all of these, but that's fine. Then this goes to my graveyard, and this does have flashback. I can pay 1 and a blue and then remove X blue cards in your graveyard from the game to set the X for flashback.
Yeah.
All right, go to my turn. Untap.
Exile. So it's any card.
Into your graveyard? This is my
Oh,
graveyard.
my graveyard. Okay, cool. I thought it was like into a graveyard. My bad. Whoopsie.
If you're going to let me cast cards from my graveyard, sure, but... Draw for turn. Ooh, neat. Alright. Pay 1. Play Skywatcher Adept. Has level up.
Can I respond to the level up?
You can. You can respond to the cast as well.
No, the level up. Pay 2.
I have not yet activated the level up.
Okay. So whenever it's on the... Yeah. I'm like, that's a 1/1. I need to get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm realizing the error of my ways here.
No, it's great.
I don't think I actually have any ways to answer that.
Well, you
Let's
do
find
because
out.
like
Well, I think in my deck I don't have any responses that will work.
no, but then okay. So I think if let's say you do the level up, right? I
Yep.
respond to that, but then you can respond to that with another level
Well,
up.
level up is only as a sorcery.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's an important bit of
Yeah.
info. All right.
I'm glad I kept this artifact then.
All right. I think this is fine. I'm going to pay... Actually, I need to do it in this order. Okay, so I will pay 3. Activate level up.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I will respond to it
Okay.
by pinging it for 1.
So we have level up, we have Thornbite Staff, and then I'm going to respond to the Thornbite Staff. 1, 2, cast Deadly Dispute, sacrificing an artifact.
Ooh, nice.
So I will draw 2 cards and make a treasure. Trying to find some way to help. Nope. Actually,
That's not what I want to hear.
actually we can get there. This is so bad, but we can get there.
God.
So I make a treasure. That goes to graveyard. Wait, can I get there? No, that doesn't actually work the way I want it to. Okay. So... Yeah, that Thornbite Staff resolves.
Okay.
Sadness.
On the stack. It resolves as well.
Okay. In that case...
Yo, what is this game? Just gonna put
This
that
is
out there.
wild. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Drop. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a blue for Tolarian Terror.
Yeah, no. I'm going to forbid that.
No! Why?
Because I don't want you to have that. And I'm going to pay for the buyback as well.
Okay, what does that do?
So I pay blue, blue, 1, and choose and discard 2 cards, counter target spell. If you pay the buyback, put this into my hand instead of the graveyard.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that goes there. Okay.
Actually, instead of using the treasure, I'm going to
Yeah.
tap the one I thought there.
Sounds good. Okay. So since you tapped that, I'm gonna go to combat here. Flyer and first strike.
I'm going to go to blocks. I'm going to
Oh yeah, you can always block with that too, yeah.
block here, and then this is going to block that.
Okay. So then in response to that, or before damage,
Yep.
I'm gonna tap these two. To ping you for 1.
9.
These 2 die,
Yep.
and this will untap.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Untap. Keep draw. How many cards do you have in your library?
46.
How many are currently left in your library?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 16.
16.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
So enough to ping you if I have to. Well, end step. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
End step. Blazing Crescendo. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn, and I can exile top card or library until the end of next turn. Play that card. So pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. Okay.
So 15 now. And I'm not forgetting the triggers for the end step just so I don't thin my deck out. I just legitimately forgot. Just want to put that out there.
Going to play land for turn and pass.
Okay. In that case, I'll tap 2, ping you for 1.
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I don't like that you can have a counter in your hand. Play a land for turn.
Okay.
So I just have this card. Doesn't really matter. And go ahead.
End step trigger.
Oh, yes. Well, I didn't play this. So it's gonna go here. And
Alright. Untap, keep draw. Will not play that, actually. And pass.
okay, end step. Tap. Ping you for 1.
7.
Untap. Drop. Okay. I need to sort of thin out my library, so I'm gonna do 1 and a blue for Thought Courier.
Okay.
Okay, gonna go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 1, as it has haste.
I guess it all works out the same. So I'll block with my 5/7.
Okay. Do 4 damage. I'll tap 2 to ping you for 1.
Yep. 6.
This will die. Bring it back. Okay. Second main, I'm gonna play this
Okay.
to make a treasure.
You have so much mana over there.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go ahead and end step. Narcolepsy.
Okay.
And so this one is enchant creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if an enchanted creature is untapped, tap it. And that'll go to you.
All right. I believe I have actions. You have cast 1 spell this turn.
Yes.
So the storm count is at 1.
Oh, God. God damn it. I totally forgot about Storm.
Do I have enough blue mana to make this work? I have 5 blue mana, which is the number that I need. Do I have enough total mana to make this work? All right, let's start with I'm going to cast Lindol's Vault. You are empty. No, you have one card.
One
in
card,
hand.
sorry.
Okay.
So storm count starts on my turn?
Storm count is each spell cast previously this turn.
Okay.
So you cast the Thought Courier. So that was one spell cast.
Oh, you're on my end step.
This is on your
Okay,
end step.
okay,
This is 2 spells cast.
Okay.
I'm then going to forbid my own spell.
Oh man, nice.
I will not be paying the buyback. Storm count is 3. Forbid resolves countering this.
Okay.
Then I'm going to flash back my Flash of Insight with 1, 2. And then exile 1, 2, 3, 4 blue cards from my graveyard.
What do you have left?
I have a Deadly Dispute and an Island.
Okay. So that's part of the cash, right?
Yes.
The whole buyback thing? Damn it. Okay.
So this spell is cast. Does this spell resolve?
Yeah. I thought I had an answer. I do not.
Okay. So I will look at the top.
Actually, you know what? Because I don't know what else is going to happen, I will try my best to cling to dust, to exile, at this point, the instant.
Yeah.
So it's not a creature card, which I was hoping to do for the 3 life. So I might have needed it. But I draw a card.
Okay.
Nothing
So you
there.
cast a spell, which increases the storm count.
Yep. I hope it wasn't there to help you.
Does Flash of Insight resolve?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I look at the top 4, put one of them into my hand, and the rest on the bottom in any order. It doesn't really matter. I'll put this in hand and the rest on the bottom. Then I will cast for blue 1, a Brain Freeze. It says target player mills 3 cards, Storm.
Okay.
So Storm says when you cast the spell, copy it for each spell
So
cast previously this
six in
turn.
total, right?
So you're going to mill 18.
Yeah. That'll be game, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez. God damn it. In response, I ping you for 1.
Resolves.
God damn it. That was really good.
That was crazy. Okay. I'm
My
getting Brain
continuation.
Freeze here, so we're going to build out some Storm and just mill you.
God, I swear to God, if you build a control deck, brother. All right. So this one was a fairly long game, as we can tell. Technically, it did end at 4-5 because of my response, but
Yep.
it didn't really matter because I lost anyway. But yeah, this is Myster Booster 2. A very, very long game, very, very fun game, very close game. I don't know if I would have if I did anything by casting my instant because you did. 18.
I think I had enough anyways,
Yeah.
because I was counting.
I was already at 10, yeah. So
Yeah.
you still would have got there. So that was good though. That was a lot of fun. If you guys want to see another game with these exact same decks, let us know. We'll try to hold them intact in case people want to see it. And if you do, put in the comments. Let us know, and then maybe we can record another one, see if it ends it differently. Now,
Yeah, because you got stuck on lands for two
Yeah,
turns
I was-
there. That got me get my board stabilized.
which lets me know I could take some lands out.
Right.
Which is good. Which is kind of good. Lets me thin it out. Let's get up there. I'm glad I was able to stall you out with the Death Touch creatures.
Yeah, I didn't find any removal at the end there. I
Yeah.
got the one at the start and then got stuck.
After that, you would have got there. You probably would have removed my
I
stuff.
was
and
counting
I
on the
was
big
faster.
shark to finish things out.
Yeah.
And I said, what if I had Death Touch?
Especially if we had Hex. When it had Hexproof, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was
what
like,
do
it's
you
got
have to do?
hexproof,
Yeah.
it's bigger than all your stuff, we're going to be chilling. And then, nope, we just got the blocker for it.
Get on there and see what to do. This was good enough as well for the ping. So we kind of have an idea of how the decks work a little bit better. I'll try to remember the end step exile triggers. I'm sorry, it's my fault.
I mean, it kind of ended up the Brain Freeze.
Yeah, it ended up
thinning your
working
deck
out
out
for what
wasn't
you
the best
needed.
thing for
Yeah.
you.
So something to know because now we know for game 2 and game 3. Now, normally in a pre-release or any of that, you have a 50-minute actual timer. So based on that, it was 40-minute video. I don't think we'll be able to do another full game because it'll just end in a draw, which means that ultimately he would win anyway. Obviously, depending if I go faster, we might win. But again, let us know down in the comments below if you want to watch that match. If you do, we can come back and try to record it, have it all for you guys there, and make it a second video that you guys can watch. But as always, thanks so much, Isaac. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, a ton of fun. I mean, I got to win with a brain freeze. How often do you get to do that these days?
God. And I mean, of all the things, you literally called it out at the beginning. Like, I can storm with the brain freeze. And I was like, oh my God.
Yep.
I totally forgot you had that
the massive deck building pivot into Sultai Storm.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good change. I mean, obviously, based on how it ended, it was a really good even match, which I think is a good indication that if you haven't tried drafting or even done sealed events, yourselves with Myster Booster 2, I know it's a little pricey, but honestly, it's a lot of fun. Like, you get to pick cards that you haven't really seen in a while, and then they all work well together. Plus, I like the white border cards. I don't know if you like the white border cards yourself.
I go back and forth on them. I mean, like, I like the white border cards, also kind of salty. Like, I've got like a white border Blood Moon, white border Strip Mine. Like, these are cards people already don't like. So you add the white border
brain freeze. There you go.
Exactly.
So as always, thanks so much to Collection Legion for letting us set up on the shop. Again, check out their website online. They have stuff that you can pick up online. You can order it, get it shipped, order it, pick it up here. And of course, they have a bunch of events like they do in the background today for like Legacy, Yu-Gi-Oh, and pretty much all the TCGs that you can think of, that you'll have it here.
Every card game they have, it fires.
Yeah. Flesh and Blood, One Piece, Pokemon fires off here really well. Magic throughout the week fires off.
All sorts of different formats.
Yeah, Monday Pauper, Wednesday Modern, Thursday. So again, I know it sounds like, you're shouting them out, but they allow us to use the space, so really, really appreciate them. And as always, if you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, of course, hit that bell notification to be notified of the next video. If you guys want to see this other challenge again with the same decks, go ahead and let us know. And maybe if you want to see more seal challenges, of course, let me know down in the comments below. Or maybe suggest a set you wanted to see a seal challenge with. I'm going to try to pick up those cards, and we can try to put a video out maybe once every other month or once a month. It's trust me, it's difficult to get together.
A lot of it. You work really hard on
God.
these.
So I hope that it goes out well. I hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.